Be doing Mega Man 2 today. That's not what I want. This one actually has a little bit of a cutscene. In the year of 2000X, a super robot named Mega Man was created. Dr. Light created Mega Man to stop the evil desires of Dr. Wily. However, after his defeat, Dr. Wily created 8 of his own robots to counter Mega Man. Yeah, now we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. So this one actually has 2 difficulty levels. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. I can understand being burnt out on all the Ori for a while. Okay. Normal difficulty, obviously. This one also has a password system to it, if I really wanted to. So there's various pathways through the bosses, and a lot of what I see starts out with Metal Man. This one on the wiki starts out with Airman. So let's give that a shot. Ah, Shadow of the Colossus. I'm gonna take a lot of damage going through here. A very Oni-themed stage. Could have used that. He has the power of... Well, yeah, actually, he does. He's got little tornadoes as his weapon. But he also has like a blowback storm. It's actually pretty interesting. A lot of the bosses throughout the series have very have very similar powers, and barely missed that one. And so, Airman, I don't remember exactly, but like the opening said that, you know, Dr. Wily created these 8 robot masters. But throughout the series, you know, there's the futurism involved, and so like Mega Man lives in a time where the weather control is a thing in society, and so like some of these robots are actually, damn it, like weather control robots, and you know, they're all part of city systems. That was bad. Okay. And weather control and all, but I mean that goes all the way to Mega Man X. They like to use a lot of the same themed robots. All right, not too shabby. Actually, the funny thing about Airman, there is a popular song, parody song on YouTube called I Can't Beat Airman, and many people have done covers of it. Maybe I'll post it to Discord or something. But the thing about the first robot boss is, you know, you've only got Mega Man's basic weapon, and apparently Airman is twice as vulnerable to the Mega Buster, so he is the easiest one to get. Well, I think it's in Mega Man 7 is Cloud Man, and he does do that. Like, he'll change the weather. So Cloud Man has the ability to make it rain, and then it blows Mega Man off the screen. And he's also got lightning powers. So But I think there's also, in the Mega Man X series, I think it's Storm Eagle is the character. There's another weather control guy. Item 2. So item 2, I think, is the sled, the rocket sled. Okay, we don't need no passwords. Okay, so Airman. Airman is good against Crashman. That was not actually that painful. That was alright. Let's go to Crashman. Actually, Mega Man 2, I think, is the most popular of the series. And, oh man, this is going to be terrible. There's actually a lot of parody songs. So there's a Japanese pop star called Hyadain, and I guess he kind of got started making just online videos and stuff like that, but he did a whole series on parodies of the Mega Man bosses. Ah, damn it. There. So these guys actually walk, unlike the other guys from the first game. So actually, I think if we just leave these guys, they don't respawn. No, maybe not. Yeah, now they're respawning. I don't know, I just very quickly before starting watched the, oh, come on. That was dumb, because now I gotta wait for it to come around again. Actually, we don't. Watch the You Can Beat Video Games for this video. We're not doing it in the same order. There's a reason he does it in the order he does it, though, because there's some... Fuck. There's some nice, progression with the items that you can get. Let's not do that one. How do I not take this hit? Probably by killing this thing. I would say right about here. So I don't want to have to wait for this thing. So there's an elevator item that you can get, which is, I guess, what you're supposed to be using, but we don't have that ability just yet. The Proto Man song is pretty good. Really, though, like, the entire Mega Man storyline is pretty tragic. And you don't really get that from the visuals. Because it's all very bright-colored, cartoony, but the characters, and later games especially... Okay. There's a way to avoid that, somehow. I guess it's that way. The later games, the storyline gets really kind of dark. And, but Proto Man is definitely a tragic figure. You son of a... There's another way to beat this by having another weapon, a shield weapon. Ah, you bastard. Well, so... Oh, what am I doing? We need that. Actually, wait, can I get back up here? No, I can't. So I don't want that. I need a special ability for that. Energy tank. So Dr. Light and Dr. Wily were like head scientists in the field of robotics. And, you know, obviously kind of implied by the first game, the robot masters were originally like industrial robots. Oh, here, hold on. Let's go ahead and save here. Probably gonna die. But Dr. Light was really trying to go deep into the field of AI and self-aware robots. And so he created Blues, who was like the first android robot, the first self-aware robot. But he was incredibly independent. And he also had a physical flaw with his power source. And so I guess he was solar powered, was his first thing. But because of the flaw in his power source, he was going to power down eventually. And so Dr. Light wanted to replace that. And Blues didn't care for that because he was afraid that he was going to get turned off because he was the only robot of his kind, the only android of his kind. So he thought that humans considered him like a threat, and so he was afraid they were going to take away his independence. So he ran away, and eventually he did power down, and that is where Dr. Wily found him. Now, Dr. Wily, in the meantime, was jealous of Dr. Light's success because Dr. Light is the guy who created the androids. Dr. Wily did not. So they ended up having a falling out eventually. Dr. Wily finds Blues, takes him, and turns him into Proto-Man. He replaces his power source with a nuclear power source. And that's sort of a reference, again, to Astro Boy, or in Japanese, I think the series is called Atomo Robo. So he's an atomic-powered robot boy. And so, there's the parallel there. But anyway, in the meantime, while Proto-Man is being made, Dr. Light is working on other robots. The Sniper Joe characters, the militarized robots, I guess were based upon Blues or Proto-Man's shield and cannon form, his militarized form. Another thing that Proto-Man didn't like about Dr. Light. But Dr. Light also wanted to continue with the robots, and so that's when he created Rock and Roll. He figured that by giving his robots companions, they would not have the same rebellious independent streak that Blues had. And so Rock and Roll, become Mega Man and Roll. But throughout the series, Proto-Man is just kind of on his own. Like, he doesn't like Dr. Wily and what Dr. Wily's doing, even though I think in the third game it's sort of implied that he's working with him. But eventually he breaks away from Dr. Wily. And so later in the series, he basically becomes the anti-hero, like, guardian angel of Mega Man, showing up every now and then to help him out. But he's just kind of a loner throughout the series. And I think that in the Mega Man X series, it is Proto-Man who sort of becomes the inspiration for Zero. But yeah, so like the whistle, the melancholy tone of Proto-Man is just sort of because like he's the lone warrior, the lone wanderer of the Mega Man universe. But okay, we're going after Flashman next. Crash Bomber. Okay. The what are we doing? Flashman. There we go. The series though gets a lot darker because like in the 2000X series, the Mega Man series, there's still sort of that hopeful, the world still runs on the futuristic technology. Like I said, the society that they live in has got weather control. Man, it's just slippery. And like they've got, all these power plants and power sources, and there's even like oh man, went the wrong way. There's even like a animal sanctuary and all these habitats and stuff like that. And so it's still kind of, just futurism is basically the whole gist of that series. But then when they get to 20XX, because I think Mega Man X happens 100 years after. Oh, we can't get that, never mind. the androids have now become more ubiquitous and are now a series of robots called Reploids. And so, far from being alone now, most robots have like an artificial intelligence and a personality, and they help people. And I'm getting killed by this guy. But that sort of leads to the downfall of humanity, because obviously the robots, the bad guys, get more powerful. I went the wrong way. And the Reploid androids sort of become the new replacement for humanity, that eventually, I think it might be the Mega Man Zero or the Mega Man ZX series. Eventually humans no longer live on Earth, and they have either been replaced sort of by a cyborg hybrid or just by the Reploid organisms in general. But, oh boy. Yeah, okay. But, yeah, so like, by the final games, and I guess there hasn't been a new Mega Man game, like an official storyline Mega Man, since 2007, so the series is kind of done, it seems like. But by the end there, it's just kind of this dark, almost dystopian world where the robots are now just kind of in charge of Earth, and like they're just making the best they can, because the robots are all just kind of at each other's throats. Well, and so like in Mega Man X, you know, Mega Man's new militarized form, Mega Man X, takes over for Mega Man, and he's still the hero. Fuck. He's still the hero, but by the Mega Man Zero timeline, he sort of merges his AI. Oh man, I don't think we're gonna do this. And that's the Airman. There it is, Crashman. He merges his AI and basically becomes corrupted. So, like he's okay. How does one do this one? And so, like, he ends up sort of becoming the thing he tries to fight against, and Zero has to save the world. But, okay, how the frick do I do this? Am I supposed to stick this to him? Jeez Louise. So I think it's in the Mega Man Zero series that Zero is now the hero instead of Mega Man, and like the Reploids are now an underground resistance group. And I don't really know the ZX series very well, but yeah, like it gets pretty dark from what is otherwise just sort of a cartoony, you know, Saturday morning cartoon type plot of the hero beating the bad guy every week or whatever, Dr. Wily every game. It gets a lot more dramatic. Okay. So after this is Woodman. He's weak against the air shooter. Okay. But it's just with the you know, with Proto Man sort of being the anti-hero, and then his counterpart Zero, because it's kind of implied that I think Zero is made by Dr. Wily before he dies. in the same way that X is made before Dr. Light dies. But I think Zero is made inspired by Proto Man and what Dr. Wily knew of Proto Man. And so in a way, Proto Man, through Zero, sort of becomes the main hero and savior of the games. Those guys are tough. I wonder if I can just jump through them. Nope, you can't get past them. Interesting. Well, there is a way. And I think I have gone in the wrong direction as far as bad guys. Because I think you can beat those guys with the Time Stopper. Let's see, I've got Airman. What is this? Flashman? Flashman, Crash Bomber, his Time Stopper, there you go. Yeah, so that's the way forward. We want to do this. Aw, really? Okay. Well, never mind that. We're gonna have to do this again. So, I have to do it, I think, before I get in the room, because as soon as he spawns, it apparently puts the block right there. Now, was that a smart thing to do? Probably not, because now I'm out of that. Yeah, alright. Let's just load the game. That's better. This was dumb. This was really dumb. Okay, so if I do this now, let's save here. Nope, that's not what I want. Gotta be fast. Ah, piss. Okay. Almost got it. So I guess what I could do, let's actually pull that back. Because the first guy's not too hard to beat. Okay. So now we'll take this. Yeah, now they don't spawn because we've stopped time. Okay. Unfortunately, you can't switch while that is out. It's just like all the other Mega Man things. You can't switch weapons while your other weapon... Ooh, hey! Is active. Perfect. Refill that up. Okay. Let's go ahead and save. I think this is why you're supposed to do Metal Man. So apparently everyone does Metal Man first because Metal Man's weapon can be shot in any direction. So it's pretty useful for stuff like that. The energy tank... I don't think that does health. Let's find out. It does. Okay. Well, we will save that. I don't know. At one point, I think there's like an energy tank for your items and then an energy tank for your weapons. Oh, look at that, you bastard. Okay. Well, what we can do there is that. Oh, okay. Never mind. I guess we will be using this then. Unless... let's see. I don't think any of my other abilities work out there. So we'll just have to... we'll have to do this. Okay, now wait a minute. I think, let's see, we do 2. Oh, damn it. Okay. Let's lower this down. Save this here. So if I do... ah! Okay. Hold on. So if I shoot it out... there. We can just bypass these. That's unnecessary, perhaps. Okay, who are we fighting? Woodman? Woodman needs the Time Stopper. No, Woodman Air Shooter. There you go. We probably could have avoided those chickens just fine, but whatever. So the Time Stopper is Flashman. There you go. No. God damn it. Airman. There. So the long corridors full of traps I don't think are a thing in the series much anymore. As I almost get my own ass handed to me there. W, get equipped with the Leaf Shield. Alright, and after that comes Quickman. He's weak against the Time Stopper. Okay. And the Crash Bomber. Okay, so Quickman. Now this one, I think, is one of the painful stages because it introduces a new mechanic that shows up in a couple of other games as well with the... oh, okay. We can... no. How do we do this? This one? Extra life. With some beams here that we have to outrun. Kind of a pain. Which might be here. Yes. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I think that was the wrong direction to go down. Okay, you know what? We might have actually been able to do that. Might have been able to pull that off without using that. Unless I wanted to go into that hole there. Oh, okay. Well, I got away with it. Never mind. We didn't even need it. P-Buster, that's just a regular. What are they weak against? Okay, is this another series? This might be another one. Yep. Ooh, I'm dying. Okay, I'm just not gonna risk that one. We're just gonna go. Not done yet. Okay. Yeah. We'll just go through them. Took a huge amount of damage there. Okay, who are we after? Quick Man is weak to the Time Stopper. Ah, no. And Crash Man Bomber. Well, shoot, because I don't have any. This could get real freaking tricky then. Wait a minute. Okay, let me try something. Nope, that's just the P-Buster. Okay. That's not what I want to do. Rewind before we do something stupid there. Okay. Well, let's see if maybe I can't... Hey, look at that. Oh, shit, there was another one. Okay, now you're becoming... Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, let's not do this. Let's pull this back. Okay, let's try this. Well, that's not quite what I wanted. There's got to be a faster way to kill these guys. Where's the respawn? Okay, that's not what I wanted either. So if I can kill him on the other side somehow... What is this? Woodman. Airman? Well, that's one method. I'm running out of juice for this too. Hey, there we go. This isn't gonna do it. I'd have to keep... Well, I mean, we could try. I'm running out of juice, but... Okay, there's another one. Give it another shot. No, I need that too. Hey, an extra life and some level up. Okay. Well, Woodman maybe? Otherwise I got the Crash Bomber, but we need both of these. Well, let's give it a shot. Let's see what we can do here. Oh boy, that doesn't take down much damage at all, does it? A direct hit with that does more damage. Whew. Well, I mean, actually, if I had just had him hit me, put me into invincibility frames, and just shoot the crash thing into his face, that would have done it. That would have done way more damage than the Time Stopper. Okay. So now we're up against Metal Man, who's weak against the Quick Boomerang. Okay. So this is the guy we were supposed to have beaten first, just because of the usefulness of his weapon. Okay, here's another Time Stopper deal. Still almost died anyway. Okay, and then what? Leaf Shield? Maybe. Ah. Okay, okay, I get you. So the Leaf Shield will surround you if you don't move. Otherwise, it will shoot forward. If I recall correctly, yeah. I don't know, like I said, I just watched that video, but I only watched the beating of the Robot Masters. I did not watch Wily's Castle, which is going to be the hard part. Why aren't there any enemies around here? Do we need that? Probably. Oh boy. Okay. Here we go. That's good. Okay, I can fill up another tank. Now, is this another situation? I can get another tank, okay. Now let's just do save here. Good. Get that, and then I can use my glide, I think, maybe, hopefully. Okay, unnecessary, perhaps. Ah, and here we are. Okay, who was it? We're up against Metal Man. He needs the Quick Boomerang. Okay. So, Quick Man. Okay. A little tricky. So I think, much like other games, like Mario Lost Levels, which was actually Mario 2 in Japan, I think that in Mega Man 2, why it has such a notorious reputation is because the difficulty level is the default difficulty level in the Japanese version. Um, so like those barrel enemies that were just one shot to the face and killed them, I guess in the Japanese version, after you kill them, they explode. And so like there's several enemies like that that are just a bit more difficult. And I think the robot bosses also have just a bit more health. And they're not quite as easy as all of this. So we're after Bubble Man next. Okay. Come on, frog. Okay. What do we do here? I don't think I need to do anything, actually. I think I can just jump over them. I haven't used anything yet. Yeah. That's more like it. So I think... Here we go. This is the notorious part of this game, or this level rather, because the water allows you to jump, sort of in a more dangerous, you know what, in a more dangerous pattern. And if you hit those black spiky things, obviously that's not what I want. Instant death. So I think we need to do Metal Man here. Okay, first of all, need to clip that. So, variable jumping here is going to probably get me killed. Yep, let's pull back on that one. For crying out loud. Just bypass it then, fine. That was a mistake. Let's not do that. Look how much health that killed me for. Okay, let's try this instead. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay, you're not weak to this. Let's just go back to this. Farming some really good items, though. Damn little frog. There. Oh, falling crabs, hooray. Now, wait a minute. There's actually, if I recall now, let's back all the way up here. I think this is a job for the platform, that we can just ride through the storm. Maybe not. What if I jump? There we go. Nope, then I missed the platform. Okay, my timing must be really off on this then. What in the hell? What if I go down here and do it? That's better. Okay, now we're after Metal Man. And I think I'm not supposed to move. Now the thing about Metal Man's ability too is that his power doesn't diminish nearly as quickly as the other weapons. Which basically makes this kind of like Fireman's ability then, where it's very useful to have as the major weapon. And I guess that's why everyone starts with Metal Man. Because it is worthwhile. Okay, all that's left is Heat Man. Heat Man is weak to Bubble Man. So here we see yet another fire-based enemy. Fireman from the first game was, I guess, a waste disposal robot. I have no idea why Wily created Heat Man. Oh, shit. Okay, they respawn. Probably don't want to spend too long in the fire. That... Call redo on that one. You know what? I feel like this was another situation for the sled. Maybe. That's kind of a waste, I guess. Some of the later games have some pretty inventive enemies. But yeah, he's not very imaginative sometimes. Oh, you know what? This is a job for this one. No! Damn it. There we go. Is this another one where I should have not lost the thing just yet? I may regret jumping down here. Okay. Oh, back up. Back up. This is a perfect place for this. Get me out of here. Nope. Damn. No. This is where I was supposed to save it. Ah, damn it. Alright, let's just start over. I'll fall down a hole. That's where I was supposed to have saved it. I wonder, though... Wait a minute. Yeah, fuck. I don't even remember where I last saved. I would have to lose all my... Okay. I will accept that. I would have to lose all of my lives to start over with full tanks. So we're just gonna have to sit here and farm for a bit. Okay, well, every little bit helps, I guess. Kind of a pain. Oh, I missed it. Damn it. There. They definitely could have come up with a slightly less annoying weapon change system. Okay, well that's useful. Not right now, though. Normally, I would be very happy to see this. Now, I'm not sure if it's because of the difficulty or if the game changed it, but you can see we're getting a lot of the bigger... No, not 3. A lot of the bigger power-ups and health regens, as opposed to the small ones that are pretty common in the first game. It's rare that you get the big ones in the first game. Nope, that's not it either. There. Alright. Just gonna have to take a few hits here to get out of this. Come on. Are you kidding me? Was there no platform on this one? Not 2. Let's not do that. There. Really? What the? It squeezed me out. There we go. Okay. Better. Now. Let's save before we try this. Okay, that's not where you do that. What if we do like that? There we go. There, now we bypass all this jumping platform nonsense. Except we don't make it all the way. Okay. Let's pull back here. Get ready to jump. That's not it. Get ready to jump. Okay. Oh, I'm being dumb. We can just get right there. No, before we shoot that. So let's pull it from here. Ah, almost got that one up. Okay, that's much easier. Okay, who are we against? Fireman, so now we do Bubble Man. I got killed. Okay. How do we do this fight? I should have saved before walking into this room. God damn. Okay, I think what I need to do is I need to wait for him. Okay, he's... There we go. And not take a damn hit. There we go, we got him. Atomic fire. Message from Dr. Light. Item 1. Yeah, he definitely has a fluffy beard. There are many stages to his castle this time around. Yeah, now he's got the trademark skull on his castle. Damn, I think I just picked up a one up there. There you go. Damn. I don't know why I'm not shooting that thing before... Ah. I have a feeling I should have just used the sled to get over. See, now is it possible to get in there? I don't know. Feels like it ought to be. Okay, once you're using platform 3 for most of your stuff here, I guess. This looks like a job for Woodman. Nope. Metal Man. Maybe. There we go. Let's grab that. Sounds like a good time to save right now. So could probably time stop this. I think I've got to kill him though, because I can't get up there. Wait a minute. We can do that. Okay. I think we can do this with this one. Shit. Back it up. I didn't realize how high up that was going to jump. There. Springy? Springy boys? Oh, come on. This is going to take some doing, isn't it? Because I got to get on... How do I do that? Because I can't change my weapon while the other weapon is out. Nope. I have no idea how to do that one. Because I would think that, you know, I could crawl up it. I guess we can try. I don't think it will, though. Wrong one. Yeah, I can't change my weapon, so I can't change to the platform while I'm riding up that thing. Okay. Time to find the help here. I'm sure there's some trick of swapping between two things, like a time, maybe a time stopper and something, I don't know. Mega Man 2. Speed up. There it is.
Try to get to the very edge of the ladder. Shoot one of these out.
Oh, you can shoot multiples. Okay. I didn't know that. So yeah, we do need this. And basically what you do is you... Well, not that. It's too high for me to jump to. Do that. Do that. Okay, but not like that. We got to space them out a little bit. Okay, not like that either. Ah! Let's say... There we go. I didn't know you could shoot multiples of these. Not that. I should get in the habit of saving before I walk into a new room. Oh, hello. For exactly reasons like this. Alright, we'll pull back. Well, you know what? I did save not too far back. That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. There we go. So, how am I gonna beat that guy? Metal Man? I should probably use a tank too. Okay, let's see. Let's watch.
From the far edge of the second platform. You want to try along either, or they will float up too high, and you won't be able to get the third one off.
Quick Man.
I'm going
Okay.
to switch to the quick boomerangs here. We're about to fight the boss, and the boomerangs are the weapon we're going to need to use. This part is pretty tricky. It starts auto-scrolling suddenly here, and you need to jump forward just as the block appears on the screen, or else the dragon will catch you from behind. Now, once you get to the actual boss, climb up to the top.
Oh, we weren't at the end there.
If it hits you, you'll fall off to one of the lower platforms, and you won't die. Make sure you jump right back up to the top platform again, though. And that's it. We've completed the first level of Skull Castle.
Okay. Okay. So we just gotta make it to the end. I think I will use an energy... Well, I don't know. Let's see if I can do it without wasting an energy tank right now. Okay, let's save here. Probably need to come back to this point. The thing is, the Time Winder is far more useful, because if you are saved, or coming back from a continue, there we go. Nope. Then you get screwed. There you go. Aside from not falling off a platform. But yeah, like starting from a continue, the energy that you've used for the weapon is still gone. And so the energy tank here only seems to repair your health, whereas in later games you can use the energy tanks specifically to energize, oh boy, the other weapons that you are currently using. So, because we're in Wily's castle, the energy seems to be used up still from previous levels. That's kind of tricky. Okay, well, if it would let me, I would like to grab that. Ah. No, man. I can only imagine that we have to use the platform here. Okay, I'm gonna get my ass handed to me here if I don't leave. I don't think I was supposed to go this way. I was not. It's a dead end there. There we go. Unless there's a way to break through those. There has to be a way to break through those. I don't know what it is. Hey, extra life? And free energy. I guess we'll put one into quick. Maybe two into quick. Let's back that up. I didn't need that for quick. Quick was already full. Okay, because I'm curious. Okay, it's not the heat. Oh, you know what? Shit, what am I doing? Oh, wait a minute. When did I just sit? Let's back up. There has to be a way through these walls, obviously. Okay. Middleman, maybe? No. Crashman? Ah. That makes sense, I guess. I don't think I need the other energy tank because I can only have the 4. Alright. What a nasty way to try and get me to replenish my energies. Hey, we can grab that. Now, I think maybe Woodman here? No, because that's... shit. There is a shield that I would have had access to somehow. Quickman might be necessary here. Maybe not. Let's see, we're gonna need 3, probably. I think we'll just do Quickman. Or Flashman, whatever. I think this was another situation. I think I just picked the right thing. Okay. Who's the first boss? Nobody. You know what? I think we'll pull one of these. We're going to want this. And I'm willing to bet I need to know
I think that's
something
the
about this
castle.
room.
This is the living room. Use your metal blades and try to get underneath the creatures and shoot.
Metal Man,
Switching
okay.
settings to the third and the 10th one, which appear too low on the screen to shoot up at. You'll need to jump over those ones and shoot at them from the side. Otherwise, you'll want to pay attention to which bricks have been removed, so you know where the monsters can't come from when a new one forms. Each one gets a little bit faster, and once you have cleared 14 of them, the screen will flash, and we will be off to Skull Castle Part.
Okay. Okay. What we act... No, damn it. Middleman. Okay, this isn't too terrible. Shit. Damn it. Got him. I'm pretty sure we still have to face the Yellow Devil. That's a recurring character in the castles. That might be the next boss. Or maybe not. That's probably the second to last boss. Okay. So yeah, we're still low on everything else because that's how that works. I see. I don't need the energy tank, but I could use that. Probably for the type. It's actually really hard to say which one I want. That was very convenient. So let's grab Metal Man. And then we'll grab Flash Man. And then we will actually... Can I jump up there again? I can. Okay. So that's not terrible. That's perfect. Let's grab... wait, Flashman... Flashman needs to be full if we ever need to use him. So yeah, I like that. Oh look. More of this crap. Is this something I should be using the platform to bypass, maybe? Oh shit. Surprise fish. Okay, do not jump. Do not jump. Do not jump. Oh boy. Ah, shit. Nah. Okay. Back it up a little bit. Okay. Nope, that was too soon. Ah, goddamn. I can't go over too much because then I gotta bypass the fall again on the other side. Use the joystick instead of the controller. Whew. Okay, better. Let's save before we have to do that crap again. Okay. Boss room next. Well, let's just find out what we're up against next.
3. The third part of Dr. Wily. The Guts Dozer. How to fight a terrible Frankenstein creation. The Guts Dozer. The tank treads long
We
enough
want-
to jump onto this red platform, and then just keep jumping and shooting boomerangs into the gem on Gutsman's face. I can't believe Dr. Wily would do that to Gutsman.
That's it?
Bottom of him. Well, in any case, we're moving on.
Okay, that's it. Let's do Quick Man. And now, an old enemy. Gutsman got turned into a dozer. Maybe use an energy tank here. We'll see how generous it is. I guess my health came back. So this is... I think we're in the boss gauntlet. No, that's the regular castle, is the boss gauntlet. So this must be the Yellow Devil. Oh, wow, fun. Let's just back that shit up. I got another hole in the floor. Tricky hole in the floor there. Which now means you gotta be cautious, yeah. I think here you're meant to use the platform. Maybe not. How much you want to bet this one also has a hole in the floor? Thought maybe they'd be bastards about it. I bet this one does. Okay, there's an energy tank. I do need it, so I guess I'll use it. Okay, you knew that was going to happen. So it seems like you can't actually get to it. Okay, never mind. It's just a trap. You would have to get down on the bottom floor and then use an item to get up to it. That's fine, we got 3 tanks. Okay. What's the deal there? Probably a level 2. I'm going to suggest we do this. Hey, Pocket Ninja. Okay, we don't appear to have adversaries here, so that's good. Okay, I think we still need number 2. No, just Mega Man, stop it. Okay. What about Woodman? This one doesn't seem like it's gonna have enemies, but maybe it will. There's gotta be a trick here. Yep, there's a trick there. Okay. So what I guess we need to actually do is sit here and then use our rocket glide. Oh wow, okay. I accept. Take a hit there. Oh, we should probably use one. Okay. Now what horrors are awaiting me in here?
To the fourth part of Skull Castle. The previous Skull Castle stage was actually pretty boss. It's kind of something that you have to figure out. It actually says in the manual for Game Genie that if you have infinite life, you can get stuck in this room if you mess it up. Alright, here we go. We equipped platform number 1. And I'm gonna
Wait, what?
platform will actually just slide out from under us there and on the track to get and make your way through here. We are very close to the boss here. The boss of this stage is called the Boo Beam Traps. They are more of a puzzle than a boss. It's kind of something that you have to figure out. It actually says in the manual for Game Genie that if you have infinite life, you can get stuck in this room if you mess it up. Alright, here we go. We equipped platform number 1, and I'm going to make 2 of them so that I can climb all the way up to the top. Now here's a good trick. Switch to your crash bombs, and then we're going to walk off and plant a bomb in the wall. And if we put it in the right spot, we can take out that Boo Beam and the wall in front of the one below it. If you mess it up, that's okay, as long as you take out either the wall or the Boo Beam trap. As long as you get one or the other, it's alright. Take out the one closest to the middle of the room, and then the far one over on the left. You can try to jump after these things shoot, especially once there aren't very many of them left. We'll need to use our platform 1 there to get up and around to the bottom, and then we can switch over to our bombs and shoot this guy. If you do that trick at the beginning, you'll still have 1 left over at the end, which means that you can make 1 mistake somewhere. If you didn't get the 2 for 1 though, that's okay. You just need to make sure.
Okay, I gotta watch this room again.
All the way up to the top. And now here's a good trick. Switch to your crash bombs, and then we're going to walk off and plant a bomb in the wall. And if we put it in the right spot, we can take out that Boo Beam.
This is really frustrating because Mega Man has flashy bits. Like the graphics will flash from time to time. And it makes it very difficult to see what this guy's doing because that shows up in his recording.
So that I can climb all the way up to the top. Now here's a good trick. Switch to your crash bombs, and then we're going to walk off and plant a bomb in the wall. And if we put it in the right spot, we can take out that Boo Beam
there's one.
And the wall in front of the one below it. If you mess it up, that's okay, as long as you take out either the wall or the Boo Beam trap. As long as you get one or the other, it's alright. Take out the one closest to the middle.
I see. Okay. So we get the one there, the one there.
Of the room, and then the far one over on the left. You can try to jump after these things shoot, especially once there aren't very many of them left. We'll need to use our platform 1 there to get up and around to the bottom, and then we can switch over to our bombs and shoot this guy.
Okay, well that's interesting. Let's give it a shot. Okay, so I need to do that. Okay, there. Now, give me my abilities, please. Crashman. Okay. Damn it. Ah, you son of a... Okay. Crashman. You bastards, it's slidey here. Okay, I'm gonna have to not do that. Yeah, it won't let me get to my tank, so let's, while I have access to it, okay, now we come back to this. So I guess you have to beat those things in a specific order, and you only have so many crash bombs to blow open those doors. So I've used up all but one of my energy tanks. That's okay. We have time reversal. Except now I don't have all of my powers. So that could be tricky. Let's see, who should I go through first?
If you do that trick at the beginning, you'll still have... And we did it. We made it to the skull. The classic teleporter room. You can do these bosses in any order. I'm starting with Airman here. We didn't get to use the leaf shield on him the first time we fought against him, so I want to show you what that looks like, although it's still maybe easier to beat him with the arm cannon.
Maybe.
You just need to get pretty close, so I usually wait until he does the jumps to switch over to the leaf shield. After you defeat each boss,
Is that enough to beat him?
get some health refilled. So that's why I'm saying you might want to take out the harder ones first. But this is an easy one. Here's Flashman. He just runs towards you just like you did last time. Take him out with a metal blade.
Okay. Let's do that then. Let's go ahead and take Woodman then. We didn't get a chance to use this against Airman the first time. He is killing at me. Okay, you know what? I regret this. I think this was just easier the first time, killing him with the, oh shit, let's just do this. Killing him with the Mega Buster. Yeah, super easy. Alright. Middleman? That's 2 down. Okay, who's the next guy?
And the metal blades are very effective against Metal Man. It only takes 1 to finish him off.
Really? Metal Man is weak to his own thing,
And that
okay.
health. I think I'll do Quick Man now. You can see what the full Time Stopper does. We can also use our air shooter to finish him off after the Time Stopper is worn off. The crash bombs are also good, but we had to use up so many of those on the previous boss that we don't have very many available. So yeah, the air shooter is a good option.
Okay. Well, let's try that. Oh shoot, I missed the power-up. I was reading the comments. Rewind. There. Yeah, he just takes 1 hit of his own weapon. That's kind of funny. Okay, Time Stopper. Now, we gotta be careful with the crash here. I cannot afford to screw this up. And we're already done. Okay. Air. And done. Okay, who are the next rooms?
Arm cannon works just fine. Now I'm going to take out Crashman. Make sure you don't waste all of your air shooters fighting Quickman.
Right, okay,
need
Crashman is
Crashman.
air.
And
Followed
I'll go
by
over here and hit Woodman next.
Woodman with the heat.
We'll use the Atomic Fire plan. If you mess up with the Atomic Fire and shoot it off too early, or it hits the leaf shield.
Okay, easy peasy. So we need air. And just like that. And then we need heat. Okay. And that leaves us with what? Bubble Man and...
Don't be afraid to pivot and Crashman.
So we
Up
got the
here on
bubble.
top is Heatman.
Bubble against
He
Heatman.
seems to always get me here with that first attack.
Oh, okay, so the
It's a little bit
bubble
harder to
actually, I
avoid
don't
than
need
it
to
is
be
with
near
the
him, I can
fighting
just drop
visually.
it and it will
But same
go
plan
towards
again
him.
with the
That's
bubble
something I
legs.
didn't do the first time we did the fight with him.
Only one is left. It's Bubble Man. So I'm going to put on my metal blades.
Metal blades,
It
alright.
doesn't have the mines lining the ceiling this time, but it doesn't matter.
Okay, well we can do this one. We can do this one. Okay. Heatman, we need bubble. I always get that timing wrong. Easy peasy. Okay. They are much more generous in the boss fights, giving you health after you defeat one, unlike the first game where you just have to tank it. And then it was Bubble Man, right? Yeah. Okay, and now that's opened up the last thingamabobber. I am definitely going to watch this one. What does that say? Wily teleport system. E equals infinity.
I'm still going to use a similar pattern to defeat him. I just want to make sure I'm not standing right on top of the teleporter when he dies, so that I can still get that health refill. And here it is. The fight with
Oh wow, so we don't have... I thought the Yellow Devil was a boss in every fight.
Life super fast. He does have 2 life bars, just like the Dr. Wily at the end of the first game. So if you get low on health, don't be afraid to use one of your energy tanks. But that's not the true final boss of the game. Oh no, there's a second skull. Hold to the right as you fall down this shaft. You want to be able to make your way quickly
I
to the right
see.
side of the screen when you get to the bottom.
Because
If you
there
hold right and move
is.
back, you'll get underneath all of these lava pods as they appear on the screen, and none of them will drip on you at all. So just quickly head over to the right, jump when you need to jump, and equip your bubble lead, because it's time to fight the final boss. Who knew all this time that Dr. Wily was really an alien? The only weapon that can damage this guy is the bubble lead, so you'll have to get pretty close to him to hit him with it. Fortunately, he flies in a very predictable figure 8 pattern, so whenever he dips
He
down
flies
low,
in
that's when
an
you wanna jump up and try
infinity
to hit him with two
pattern.
bubble leads. He's gonna come around
Mobius
again and put him down at the bottom, and that's
pattern.
it. We've defeated Dr. Wily and beaten Mega Man 2.
No way. Really? Oh my god, this is so much easier than the first game. Okay. This is so much easier than the first game. Well, you know, we haven't beaten him yet, but... That was Wily's first form. Okay. I think it's dripping lava. There's Dr. Wily, who's an alien. Okay, we got to avoid that. But I got an energy tank, so no worries there. Maybe a little worry. Okay, maybe a little worry. That's it. Okay. Damn. Maybe a little worry. Fuck. If I'm supposed to be using the bubble, why is it not doing any damage to him? It's not doing any fucking damage to him. Maybe I gotta wait until he dips down like that. That's what we do. Well, okay. Not there, because... Damn! Okay, can we maybe... Oh, not there. Not there. I was about to die there. Can we maybe hit him with the metal blade? No. Oh, what the... Is that a glitch, or... Fuck. Look at that. It raised his health back. When I switched weapons, it raised his health back up. That's not good. Okay, I'm actually at a loss now. I mean, aside from starting over. Fuck it, let's start over. Wow. I thought I was going to be doing a lot more damage to him, but no. His things are easy enough to jump over, unlike the first game. But I... Fuck. He says as he takes a fucking shot. Maybe I should have saved my tanks after all. Damn it. I just need one more shot on this guy. There we go. And it was just an illusion. Dr. Wily with the alien hologram. Yeah, so it is a thing then. You have to beat him with the bubble. I guess I needed all my energy tanks for that final fight. Well, I was about to say, the game seemed to be a lot more generous and actually easier than I was expecting, but then again, I did play on easy mode. even though it's normal mode. Difficult mode is the actual original Japanese difficulty for the game. So I guess it makes sense that the bosses were a little bit easier. Yep. The walk home sequence. Kind of implied he walked for a year. He puts down his helmet. Contemplating once again how he had to fight evil and then forgave him, so he has to fight him again. But I think that's another sort of implied tragic story with Mega Man throughout the series. You know, he starts out as basically the butler and lab assistant for Dr. Light. And it's only when Dr. Wily starts his reign of terror that he decides to take on basically the same powers as Proto Man and turn into a fighter, the Blue Bomber. And so, like, at that point, he pretty much dedicates his life now to the purpose of fighting, even though he doesn't want to. And then, as I said, throughout the later series, he basically becomes another fighter in Mega Man X, and then the security system for the world that ends up getting corrupted. He wanted a simple life, and he ends up as, like, the biggest boss on the planet in the end of it. And it's all covered up in the cartoony graphics and the upbeat songs and all of that. Like, you don't see it until the end. The tragic story arc of Mega Man. I was surprised, though, to see that 2007 was the last game in the Mega Man ZX series. So the last timeline official Mega Man has been quite a while. Are we done? Okay, I guess we start over. We're not doing New Game Plus, so that's that. Yeah. They are all available on Steam, though. I might consider getting them all, even though I could get them through emulators just as well. Wow, so that only took almost 2 hours. I guess I could give it a shot, trying to go to the other games. Or we can go through the database here. Let's go through the database. Mega Man! Rock was originally a robot created for household chores, but it became modified for combat. So it's the same bosses. Here's Anko, the robot originally a mobile base created for deep-sea exploration, but Dr. Wily immobilized it in order to cut costs. Its weak point is obvious. Kaminari Goro, robot originally made to gather climate data. After destroying it, you can ride the clouds. The Cuckoo, which I totally bypassed, a reconnaissance robot originally created to patrol the forest. Dr. Wily modified it into a more violent machine. So, in the comics, Archie Comics not only did the Sonic the Hedgehog comics, they also did the Mega Man comics, and they also did a crossover series where I believe Dr. Robotnik and Dr. Wily team up because they're both robot fanatics. I have not read them, but I do remember seeing it. What is that? So that's the Leaf ability. What's that ability? The Crash Bomb? Must be the Crash Bomb. This is what they're weak to. The Claws, which look very much like the crab robots from Sonic the Hedgehog. A robot that worked together with Kerog at the Underwater Robot Carnival. Aw, be careful not to bump into it when jumping. Kerog, a member of the Underwater Robot Carnival, creates petite Karogs inside its body and spits them out to attack. The Goblin, once the leader of the robot circus, it was remodeled. Be careful not to touch its horns or its petite goblins. So the Goblin, this is actually an Oni, as is, I think, this guy. Like, they represent the Thunder Onis. But they call them goblins. The Shrink, deep-sea exploration robot. Shotman, once a firefighting robot who was modified to fire shots. Yep. Once again, replacing the water in the firefighting robots with deadly laser balls. Schwarms, a mecha that produces metal pipes. It attacks by launching the pipes. Sniper Armor, a giant mecha controlled by a Sniper Joe. It was originally created by Dr. Light for Mega Man to use, and gets used in the Mega Man X series. The mecha armor thing is a major component of the X series. Attack this strong enemy with a weapon. So yeah, there's the militarized robots based upon Proto Man. Springers, so we know these guys showed up in the first game's concept art. Robot made from the destroyed scraps of a Crazy Razy. Becomes much more troublesome upon damage. Tanishi, a robot made to explore the seafloor. It started rampaging when the shell was on its back shot off. So all these robots here were for deep sea exploration. And then they got oh hey look, this guy fires the other monsters from the first game. Change Key Maker, a robot who once used to work at festivals. Destroying it will darken the surrounding area. What the hell would this be doing at a festival? I guess maybe providing light sources, I don't know. Telly, a security robot made for households. Records intruders with its camera eye. So, wow, it's a weaponized Alexa. It almost looks exactly like the Alexa. The cylinder. Neometals, an improved version of the Metal. First of all, I think it can walk. It's pretty cute. Maybe that's why it's popular with girls. Again, a construction robot. The Baton. This robot was made to monitor the forests, but apparently some people keep it as a pet. Destroy it as soon as it starts moving. The Pierrobot. This most popular robot in the robot circus tries to destroy it. So I didn't know that part. I didn't know that Wily plundered a robot circus and took all the robots for his own thing. That's an interesting little backstory. Big Fish, this surprising bastard. Originally a crime prevention robot. How the hell is that a crime prevention robot? It leaps from ponds, startling intruders. A crime prevention robot in the water. Like, I guess if someone made a getaway in a boat, it would just go capsize the boat or something. PPs, co-PPs emerge from the egg-like capsule dropped by this aerial survey bot. So, I'm sure this is a mangling of the Japanese, because ko usually means, like, the child. Like, you usually put the character at the end. So, like, PP would be this, and then the ko of the PP would be a baby PP. So I think when they transliterated this and anglicized the name, they just said it's a ko-PP. Destroy the egg before it happens. Flyboys, robot modified from a toy. I think that's true. I think there's a Toy Man in one of the later games. And I think he's got like all the spring robots and these guys. Press, a trap that detects enemies with a sensor. Friender. Okay, so that's another thing. Aside from Astro Boy, Mega Man is also inspired by Cashern, which is a story of the son of a scientist or robot inventor. Robots go... I think the story is that the robots go mad, and he gets gravely injured at some point, and his father keeps him alive by basically giving him a cyborg body. And so you've got Cashern and his robot dog. So the robot dog, I think, is, Rush with Mega Man. Let me see here. Cashern. Just give me the wiki, please. Cashern. I know he's got a dog, and I think his dog is named Friender. Okay, fine. Cashern. dog? It is. Cashern's dog is named Friender, so this is reference to that. A robot that protects the forest. Originally shot fire extinguisher fluid from its tail until Dr. Wily made it shoot fireballs again, like all the fire prevention robots. Blocky, popular member of the Robot Circus. Pierrot is the straight man, and Blocky's the funny man of this comedy duo. Watch out for the blocks. Matasaburo. Matasaburo, prototype version of Airman. He often ended up blowing himself away. Make sure you don't get blown off course. How sucky would that be? Like, he looks a little bit like a cross between Mega Man and Airman. How sucky would that be to be the prototype of your boss? Like, I'm gonna be the Airman. No, you're just an air conditioning unit with legs. You'll be supporting the real Airman. Mole, a hole-digging robot sold for household use. Okay, well, I guess maybe if you're planting in the garden or something. They were cheap, so Dr. Wily bought a large number and remodeled them with drills for attacking. Okay. Monking, an ape-like industrial robot made for working in the forest. Its body is heavy, so it can't move. Attack it when it stops moving. That's not true. That thing can jump. Okay. Robits. There you go. Robits, a forest reconnaissance robot, just like Cook. Who's Cook? I think it meant the cuckoo thingy, which was not its name, right? Yeah, the cuckoo. I think they got the name wrong. Robits. It's surprisingly sturdy, so beat it with rapid-fire attacks. The M445, a smaller, modified version of the Quap. Yeah, that thing. The underwater pipe-cleaning robot. It chases enemies underwater. When trying to beat it, be careful not to jump into its spikes. The Mecha Dragon, who, I mean, you can't tell me there was any purpose other than being a Mecha Dragon. Most of its body is actually just a hydrogen balloon. Must have been part of the circus then. Watch your step when fighting it. The Pico Pico-kun. It was originally a security system in Dr. Light's house, but Dr. Wily repurposed it for evil. And the Guts Tank, a large mecha based on Gutsman's design. It apparently gets terrible gas mileage. Perhaps it's not actually as strong as it looks. Not really. The Boo Beam, a security system that's shockingly hardy. If even one remains undestroyed, the stage won't be cleared. Figuring out the order in which to destroy them is the key. Yeah. And the Wily Machine Mark II. It attacks with anti-gravity energy shots. Dodge its attacks by jumping near the edge of the screen. This version was much easier for dodging those because it's just a straight shot, whereas in the first game, you know, it did the spiraling wave attack thing, which was much harder to avoid. Plus, he has a much bigger hitbox in this one than he did in the last one. And the Alien. It's actually just a holographic projection being controlled by Dr. Wily. This final foe can only be damaged by the weapon that plays on its weakness. The one and only thing, the Bubble Beam. Heatman, exceptionally heat-proof robot that can control fire. Basically, Dr. Wily's version of improving on Fireman. Airman, a robot with a unique design who has a strong fan installed in his stomach. Be prepared to take some damage and just keep firing at him. So I'm betting then, since these robots, specifically as stated in the opening, were made by Dr. Wily and were not repurposed industrial robots like in the first game, I'm willing to bet that actually Matasaburo here wasn't just the prototype, like he was, whatever he is, the air-blowing robot, and then Dr. Wily took one and then made it into Airman. Woodman, kindly but powerful. This robot is equipped with an almighty leaf shield which can deflect any attack. Bubbleman, first underwater robot created by Dr. Wily. He's pretty cute when swimming around. Quickman, by far the most mobile of Dr. Wily's robots. Can you match his speed? So, what's interesting, when they remade the first game, what is it called anyway? Mega Man Power Up or something? Mega Man 1 remake, power something. Powered Up, yeah. Mega Man Powered Up. They gave 2 extra enemies. They added Oil Man and Time Man. And it says that the backstory for Time Man is that he was a prototype created by Dr. Light in his time-traveling experiments. And he's not quite perfected, but he can still use his time dilation powers. And that's sort of, I guess, what Flashman's about. I cannot see what the purpose of Quickman is. I guess while I'm on the wiki, we can just look that up. Maybe give some backstory. Other than just being a fast bastard, I can't imagine what he's from. Robot Master, he was created by Dr. Wily using Elecman's design as a base. So he's basically just meant to be like a fast version of Elecman, I guess. Even though they don't share any other traits. But I guess because of the way... Well, it says he's got a design flaw that makes him vulnerable to the Time Stopper. I guess maybe he's built like a shark, like he's meant to go fast, and so if he's not going fast, it overheats his system, and that's why the Time Stopper works? Flashman, equipped with a system that can stop time, at least for a little while. He's not a strong attacker. Fight in the middle. I want to know his backstory, too. Robot Master from Mega Man 2. To challenge the everlasting idea of controlling time. Yeah, so I guess he's... adding Time Man is a retcon, because he was not part of the original series. They've added him many years later. But I guess if you take the retcon as canon to the story, Time Man was Dr. Light trying to manipulate time, and Flashman was Dr. Wily trying to manipulate time. Perhaps inspired by Time Man. Metal Man, a robot whose design is based on Cutman. Okay, well that makes sense. The key is to watch his quick movements. Crashman, a robot with a sturdy body. He's barely even phased by most explosions. He's not bad as long as you can dodge his bombs. What is his purpose? Crashman, based on Bomb Man and Guts Man. So I guess he was just he does have an industrial look to him for sure. But he does have the bombs, so I guess that makes sense. Whereas Gutsman ripped rocks apart, I guess they gave Crashman the drills and the bombs. So he's based on the destructive ability of the industrial robots. And Mega Man. Okay, there was no role in this one. Let's go look at the museum. Production art. The alien, so it's basically all the same stuff. Atomic fire. Big fish, blockies, boo beams, bubble lead, bubble man. So I guess that's an interesting thing about bubble lead. There is it Aquaman? Mega Man 7 has another water-based bad guy. Is it... Oh, let's look. Aqua? No. Water? Mega Man 7. Let's see. Bosses. Freeze Man, Junk Man, Burst Man, that's who it is. Burst Man. So Burst Man is basically like Bubble Man, only his bubbles, I think, go upward like bubbles should, whereas Bubble Man has lead bubbles that go along the ground. Claw, Crash Bomber, Crash Man, Dr. Wily, Dr. Wily's logo, Flashman, Flyboy, Friender, Goblin, Item 1, 2, which later became the Rush Jet, I mean, Rush ends up taking over most of the purposes of these items. Karogs, Cuckoos, Leaf Shields. Doesn't seem to be any new concept art. Oh wow. This was the European packaging for this one. It's almost as bad as the Mega Man 2 one. Well, I mean, yeah, like the thing about all these games is that I grew up with a lot of games, and I read a lot of the Nintendo powers. I had a lot of the issues of them. So like, I've always loved the games. It's just I've never been good at them, or never had the time to beat them, or things like that. So yeah, I wonder if it's going to show the actual one from the North American, because this isn't the North American box art, but it's close to the in quality. It's very chromy though, and very sparse. Like it sort of shows Dr. Wily's fortress up there. Sort of. I have no idea what that glowy-eyed rock thing is over there. It shows the fish that's not really the fish, which would be much more terrifying. Actually, turning the whole Mega Man series into this would be an interesting kind of movie. Petite Goblin, Pico Pico, PP the Press, promotional image with the Mega Man 1 and 2 buddies together. They all look so friendly. This, of course, would be non-canonical because, at least according to the story, the Mega Man 2 bosses were created after the events of Mega Man 1. So whereas once upon a time, the Mega Man 1 bosses probably were happy robots before Dr. Wily corrupted them, all the other bosses afterward would only be bad guys. Dr. Wily's castle. Pretty iconic picture of how his castles would always look from now on. Very Skull and Skeletal theme based. And this is another thing too. I'm not sure which inspired what. I think Fist of the North Star came out before this, like probably long before this actually. Let's find out. Fist of the North Star. Created 1983, September. Okay, so probably very close, actually. Mega Man 1 came out 1987. Okay, so absolutely. So Fist of the North Star would have been popular at that point. And one of the things about that is that, you know, being a post-apocalyptic setting and all that, you had these warlords in the series who lived in these gigantic, ostentatious castles. And it's actually pretty funny. But clearly, they were the inspiration for like this, and in the series Bobobo Bobobo. Let's see, so Fist of the North Star Fortress. Well, you can't really see it here, but all of the bosses and bad guys, as Kenshiro keeps going through and beating them, they all live in these weird-looking castle fortress things. And, you know, it's very much a staple now of, like, the boss castle. These huge, cobbled-together monstrosities of castles. Earman. Baton. Monking. He's got a baboon butt on him. Tippies, Quickman. Here we go, concept art. Basically, still the same thing. Ooh, there we go. Bubble Man stage. That's cool. With a big Dr. Wily. So obviously like a deep sea base was the setting there. which I guess is still in existence because later bosses still use it. Oh, wow. This is the Toyman originally, I guess. They had a soccer player who I guess looks like Kick Bubbles, the football player. I don't think this guy ever shows up. Yeah, I don't know. Woodman seems like a very strange concept here. And then Bicycle Man. So this is... Where did these guys come from? Obviously they were thinking of using like an exercising theme at some point. But these guys never show up. I don't recognize them at all. And then obviously they did a better design for that one. Quick Man. Unused enemy. Really? Enemy sketches were not considered unused enemies? So yeah, that one. It's a duck version of the platforms. That's weird. And Magnet Man. Now this guy is a boss later. Mega Man 6? I think? Where does Mega Man? Magnet Man. Oh no, he's in Mega Man 3. Okay. So he comes up next, gets reused. So the thing about this is that they didn't just design all of the bosses themselves. As Mega Man became more popular, I'm not sure what magazine they posted these things in, but they allowed fans to draw pictures and send them in, and then they would pick from those characters and put them in the game. So that's another reason why I guess it was so popular, is because it had audience participation in Japan. You could possibly design a boss. Woodman, the Woodman stage. Wow, that... Look at all those trees and surveillance cameras, which fits with the theme that they're all forest monitoring robots, but man, that's a lot of monitoring in a forest. Barga Man. Okay, so unused boss sketches. These must just be ideas that got sent in as well. I have no idea what Barga Man is. Boomerang Man. So this must have been inspiration for Quick Man then. Here's the sketch for Bubble Man. Drill Man. Now, there is a Drill Man. Mega Man 7, was it? Mega Man 4. So he did get put in later. The Elephant Borg. Did not get used, but may have been an inspiration for one of the bosses in Mega Man X, because there is it Flame Mammoth, I think, is one of the bosses? Green Man, who would have been a friend to Woodman, no doubt. Actually, there's a Leaf Man, isn't there? No? I could have sworn there was. Maybe not. Hornet Man. I don't know what he looks like. Iron Man. I think there's a reason they didn't use him. Kong Man. Wow, that's a scary dude. He's just a face. Light Man. Light Man may have been the inspiration for Bright Man, because there is a similar robot later. Metal Man. Not the one they went with. Plasman. Interesting. So this is either Plasman as in plastic, or Plasman as in plasma. Power Man. That looks familiar too. Like an inspiration for something. Pump Man. Who knows what he was? God, can you imagine that being your life? Your whole life is just to be some kind of septic pump? Shout Man. Okay, Sounder Man. Yeah, so probably just the Japanese version of Thunder. Sunder. That's probably what it's supposed to be. Untitled sketch. Who knows what that is? looks very much like Sniper Joe. Untitled Sketch, who I think there is a Nightman, actually. There is Nightman in Mega Man 6. Waterman. Waterman. That looks familiar. Oh, well, I guess he looks like a more badass version of Bubble Man, I guess, is why he looks familiar. Waterman. Faucet Man. That poor guy. Windman. Worm Man. And then they got promos. Refund offer. Save up to $10 when you buy Capcom games. Sticker. They didn't show the North American art. They've only got the one from the European. Okay, well, that's it for Mega Man 2. He definitely would be... Faucet Man would definitely be made fun of by the other robots. Well, if it takes about 2 hours to beat, I think we'll just do this later. So even though I do have all 11 of the original series, I guess I can just do the next, 6, and then maybe come back to the later games later. Just kind of take them one at a time here. But do Mega Man 3 next week. And so on. Probably would be good to be armed with a little bit of knowledge going into these. Watch the series to learn ahead of time. Because that definitely does help, knowing how to beat those bosses. But, okay, well, what should we do for the next hour?